time machine, as well as a crate of supplies. Here's how to launch. Find the power keys, then place them in the right spots. You found a power key. Go slot it.
I need help! Thanks!
Ally down! If you intend to rescue them, watch out for enemies.
Find this AP now. So annoying. Either someone's capturing that guy's body or no one's saving him.
Flying Nimbus!
Hey, great! You found another power key. Use it quick! That's a new power key. Place it now. This is bad. Somebody's down. Exercise extreme caution if you're going to help them.
It's like Dragon Ball.
Hey, great! You found another power key. Use it quick.
Nasty shit.
Bastard! Access the startup system from the central area. Just a little more to go, then you're done. The startup system's under attack. It's dangerous, so tread carefully if you want to get closer. The startup system is under attack. Stop it if you can, but retreat if you need to. Got it?
Who's this guy up there,
Think
bro?
before rushing in.
He's the last Dragon Ball. Okay, Dragon Ball.
Stay calm. Stay calm.
I'll send some supplies to help. Make good use of them.
Stay calm. Stay calm.
Ally down! If you intend to rescue them, watch out for enemies.
Get on.
Not much accurate though.
You all right?
Thanks. Okay, stay calm.
Guys, wasting time not destroying the time.
Somebody's down! Exercise your
This is launch
strength.
transfer.
They're going to help them. I sent you a
Finished
super
already.
transfer. Use it to hold the enemy back. Ally down! If you intend to rescue them, watch out for enemies.
Yo, what's up, Mac?
This is bad.
Everyone got killed.
Down. Exercise extreme caution if you're going to help them.
You serious?
Oh, you got cooked.
Ally down! If you intend to rescue them, watch out for enemies. The startup system's destroyed. The escape time machine's almost prepped.
Years. Giving the Saiyan everything he needs to cackle out in laughter. Is he crazy? Millions of years wouldn't be enough for a worm like him to reach his level. Unleashing the Kaioken times 20. His name is Ten Shinhan. Since Vegeta only respects strength, he must understand that the majority of the warriors here could blow him to pieces without breaking a sweat. He will never forgive him for what he did when he arrived on Earth. Try to remember that the only reason he's even still breathing is because of his own good faith, and nothing else. As shown in the extra pages of this chapter, while the numbers themselves are up for heavy debate and likely differ per source, translation, etc., we can still use it as a scale to see that Tien, Krillin, and Yamcha could all easily defeat Vegeta, at least if their Kaiokens were able to hold out. But that's impossible! Vegeta has never felt so much power. To be humiliated like this by some nobody? It's intolerable! He is the prince of all Saiyans! Tien, however, resigns that he doesn't doubt it won't take him long to catch up with his strength. But know that Gohan is also a Super Saiyan. His power is so tremendous it's to the point Vegeta can't even fathom. But the kid can turn Super Saiyan? He's not even a pureblood. This can't be real. It must be a bad dream. These fools were able to train this entire time in Otherworld, and now they're trying to lecture him. He won't tolerate this. They will pay. Bulma finally cuts in that's enough. It feels like they're in high school or something. They didn't bring them all back just so they could kill each other all over again. It's time to leave the past behind and move on. Continuing. The bad man bellows that if he thinks this little spectacle will impress him, he's gravely mistaken. The Triclops is first on his list. He will come back, and be assured that when he does, he will pay dearly for this disrespect. He is Vegeta, Prince of all... Perhaps how we learned to simmer down a bit in our own timeline. Bulma grabs him by the ear and yells, "That's enough!" It's always the same thing with him. So now, Mr. Prince of all Saiyans, he's gonna stop acting like a child and learn how to act like a man. A year later, in the wilderness, likely around Paozu, Gohan's voice can be heard shouting for someone to keep focusing their ki. Videl! He tells her she's flying, who only scoffs that it's been 5 days and she can barely float. Either the pair have met in the time rebuilding the Earth, or crossed paths during their deaths. But if Gohan died age 780, and was born in 757, that means he was 23 at the time of his death. And in the beginning of this arc, it's said to be year 798. And 1 year has passed since then, and it took Dende another full year to make the Dragon Balls. And given he kept his body in Otherworld, that means Gohan is physically 25 years old, with the mind of a 43-year-old. And Videl, since she didn't keep her body, we can postulate that she was already about a year younger than Gohan in canon, which is distanced further by the additional year since Gohan has been resurrected a year longer, and given it's unknown when she died and her physical appearance, she could mathematically be between 15 and 23 years old. Wait, she specifically said it was the cyborgs who attacked her, meaning she must have died sometime before 788, as that's when Cell first appeared in this timeline. Then again, given her character design identically matches the appearance of her high school age self,
I'm sure this will make Lord Frieza very happy. This is going to be the mother of all
got a level
battles, one unlike any other.
But somehow he's ranked S3. Team. Mac, what's the best advice to kill Captain Game?
Can you hear me? Flying Nimbus! I've set a super time machine, as well as a crate of supplies. Here's how to launch. Find the power keys, then place them in the right spots. You found a power key. Go slot it.
Please, save me!
Got you.
Someone save me! Someone! You're my savior! Someone save me!
welcome.
Save me!
Great! You know what to do with that key. Flying Nimbus!
Thanks.
That's a new power key. Place it now.
You have my thanks.
He was gonna do that, yeah. Let me go try to find these COD keys. Where you know me from?
Now, it's time to play.
Don't do great. You know what to
Nah. Wrong person, bro.
Is anyone out there?
Charlottesville? Bro, I live in Canada.
This is bad. Somebody's down. Exercise extreme caution if you're going to help them. Hey,
I live in
Grace,
Toronto.
you found another power key. Use it quick.
Here, you found all the keys. Didn't they cancel Breakers? They didn't officially cancel Breakers, but the signs are leading up to it. No new content for the rest of the year. And nah, I never sold you, I never had a Ford Escape. Wrong person, man. Wrong guy. No one saved that level.
An ally needs your help. We don't know what danger
Go
awaits.
body cam.
Think before rushing in.
Welcome. Thank you. Close.
The startup system for the super time machine is ready. Head there now.
Welcome. Close.
Thanks, man.
Holy hell.
No, honestly, we never worked together. I live in Toronto. Did I say that guy?
You're done. Somebody's down. Exercise extreme caution if you're going to help them.
and run! Now, state understood.
I'm trying, Mac.
Here comes the pain!
I only got one stun. I'm gonna try to lock in.
Oh, come on! We gotta hunt them down better. You little... I see. This guy's a lot more capable than he looks.
You got it. You cooked, Mac. GG's.
I refuse to accept this!
He's only level 1, but he's still cooked.
Weird. And that seems to mean... But it's also important to remember that this is just a work of fiction about magical wish balls and kung fu aliens. And Gohan is about the purest soul to ever live. Addressing her quarrel, he assures that's normal. It takes time to master this technique. Soon she'll be a
What's your
natural.
PS5 username?
Spotting Vegeta, a sense of dread overwhelms the young warrior. He must still be looking for Gohan. It looks like he's heading towards his mom's house.
I'll add you right
He
now.
apologizes to Videl, but he'll have to cut their session short today. She only huffs that he can do whatever he wants. She only hopes it's not an excuse to go see some other girl, though. But, not really. He asks her to say hi to her dad for him. Sure enough, the Saiyan finds himself at Chi-Chi's house. She screams again? This is the third time he's shown up here this month. If it wasn't enough having this girl hovering around Gohan, he doesn't have to do it too. Who argues that her son has been hiding his ki for weeks because he's afraid to face him. He's acting like a coward and is a disgrace to Kakarot and all of his Saiyan ancestors. Chi-Chi barks that he's got some nerve saying Gohan is a coward, when he knows darn well he could knock him out with a single punch if he wanted. But those times are gone. Vegeta has come back to take his rightful place as the #1 Saiyan. She recommends he should be spending some time with Bulma instead of bothering Gohan with such nonsense, causing him to start to show he's the more developed, slightly less angsty Vegeta we've gotten to know in Dragon Ball Super. Almost blushing, he howls for her to keep her advice to herself. The only thing he wants to know is where he can find her son. Right on cue. The very same figures now it's about time to finally confront the disgruntled prince. He hollers out, "Hey Vegeta, how's it going? It's been a while." Very pleased to see him. He doesn't miss words and bluntly states that he was just telling his mother how much of a coward he is for refusing to fight him. Which, given that, looks like he doesn't have much of a choice, huh? The pair head off to a more desolate location. It's obvious to Gohan that he's improved a lot since coming back to life. Though the prince can't say the same about the son of Kakarot. He doesn't seem to be taking his training seriously. Also, speaking of math a minute ago, weird to think that Gohan is now technically older than Vegeta, who are mentally about 43 and 36. However, he assures he may not be training as intensely as him, but he is maintaining himself. But maintaining himself? What a fancy way of saying that he's lacking. Just let the humans handle the rebuilding of their world. They are the only 2 Saiyans remaining. He can't go soft like that. Otherwise, he'll make him regret it. Without need to carry on, Gohan merely tells him he's ready. Recognizing that face, the opposite can't help but point out that that's the same smile as his father. It'll be a pleasure to wipe it off his face. be feeling the same form he sported against Cell and Cannon. He screeches out in laughter, what does he think of this? And he admits he is impressed. He would have never thought you would have gotten this far in only a year. Continuing his hubris, Vegeta chortles that he told
Wolfer,
this
what's
kid
up?
he's making a mistake here.
How you
We
doing?
can now call him Super Vegeta. And Super Vegeta? Well, if that thumb pose wasn't a dead giveaway, Gohan tells him it's impressive that he managed to explore all the variations of Super Saiyan in such a little time. He assumes he knows all about their drawbacks, though. Now he
Great,
needs to
homie.
learn
We
how to
just won,
maintain his Super Saiyan
we
state
just won a
naturally,
match.
meaning at all times.
We're watching a manga.
It's a difficult process.
Future Gohan
but his
as
strength
the
will
hero
be
we knew.
multiplied dramatically.
Dragon Ball New Hope Part 2.
What?
Just waiting for the next match to begin.
Then, his goal will be to attain the real step above Super Saiyan. Super Saiyan 2. Not only taking the wind out of Vegeta's sail, but setting it on fire and throwing it into the ocean. Speaking of fire in the ocean, at Kame House, Krillin and Yamcha wonder why Gohan's going all out. But Krillin thinks he knows. He's just showing Vegeta the way to break through his Super Saiyan limits. Later that evening, seeming to have called off their fight given the lack of battle damage, the pair sit by a fire cooking a fish. Vegeta wants Gohan to tell him, is Super Saiyan 2 the ultimate step for they Saiyans?
Alright, we got a Raider match.
And not really, but it is his current limit.
You're beginning about
Though
2
not
months.
really. Don't tell him. Yep, there's much stronger than Super Saiyan 2. How is that possible? Who's able to achieve it? With only a silent stare in response, Gohan is able to answer without saying a word.
Yeah,
Of course, Kakarot,
a pretty high team.
wanting to hear all about this forum, or forums, after Super Saiyan 2. Vegeta implores Gohan to tell him everything.
Mac, why do I always get a
Don't
pre-made
spare
when I
any
get my Raider match,
details.
bro? It's not fair.
Who's happy to oblige. He'll tell him everything. With the Earth finally at peace and
Like,
Vegeta
they wait for
slowly
me to
turning
get my Raider
into
match, like,
less of
alright,
a
guys,
rabid
let's go get
dog of an
Roman.
ally. Just how will this new timeline progress? We still have Trunks essentially trapped in the Otherworld of the past timeline, and Goku in both timelines getting into his own otherworldly adventures. Only time will tell.
Appreciate it, Mac.
So,
It says these are their levels. Pretty high. Hate this map, bro. I always lose with this map. Alright, guys. Wish me luck. I'm the bad guy. I'm Frieza.
Let the carnival of terror begin.
There.
Give me the Dragon Ball. You have my thanks.
Yeah, it might be for real.
Give me the Dragon Ball.
Dragon Balls? What?
If you do not have them, then I have no need for them.
I'm destroying the houses so they can't hide nowhere. Also, there might be civilians in the houses that I don't see like that.
Give me the Dragon Ball.
It took pretty long to get to level 2,
You have my
but they didn't find any keys yet.
Careful now. This will be like before, and I won't be gentle.
Hate this map, bro. Nuisance. I know I can see you, right? This guy has a power key radar. Let me just destroy you. Get it over with.
Eradicate them!
Pretty sure I saw someone over here too. These stuns is crazy. Forgot about the Dragon Ball. They have to come over here to plant the key. Stay masked right here.
Go!
Careful now. This won't be like before, and I won't be gentle.
Couldn't camp forever.
This game's called Dragon Ball The Breaking.
I made you a promise, didn't I?
I said you would experience a dread like no other. I will not tolerate failure.
Well, we got the W, guys.
You're no match for me.
At Vegeta's request, Gohan started telling him about the years spent training in the Otherworld with his father and Piccolo. Of course, the prince wasn't allowed to keep his body. Otherworld, year 788, about 10 years before the last part of the story. South Kai approaches North to comment on his students' training. They never get tired, do they? He's been spoiled to have all these powerful warriors coming from his quadrant. Kaio-sama smirks. Oh? It's been a while, South Kai. Does he have to remind him that the Saiyans were originally from his quadrant? Grunting at this, he replies that their powerful warriors were nothing more than genocidal maniacs. As you can imagine, none of them were granted access to Otherworld. Although, given the banishment of two North's proteges from the Otherworld tournament, Pikkon has decided not to enter given the lack of a challenge. Which means this time, his own quadrant has all the chances. To expand on this further, Piccolo and Goku got banned for reckless behavior. They endangered the totality of the Otherworld during their confrontation in the finals. In other words, they went all out. However, Kaio has to respond that it's been more than 10 years since they got banned. And even then, South Kai's quadrant didn't even win the last tournament. Plus, it seems like he's confusing Goku with his son Gohan, who has the right to enter. Something South didn't know. His son! Prompting his teacher to shout up at him if he'd be interested in entering the Otherworld tournament. Though, he actually isn't really curious about it. He's not as passionate about martial arts as his dad or Piccolo. The Namekian chimes in that it doesn't make sense to him, but Gohan mentioned that this is one of his last training sessions. He wants to instead become a scientist. He's been training non-stop since he died and never could have imagined how strong he's become. But he thinks it's time to do something that he really likes, which is studying. Somewhat surprisingly, King Kai doesn't have a problem with this. Although it's worth noting that the tournament is only 2 weeks away. He wouldn't even need to break a sweat to win. If he accepts, he'll introduce him to the greatest minds in the North Quadrant. Which sounds great to the Saiyan. In that case, he's down. Panicking. South stammers for the kid not to listen to him. The greatest minds in Otherworld are from his jurisdiction. If he declines to enter the tournament, he'll offer him a spot on his scientific delegation. And to King Kai, this sounds an awful lot like bribery. If he wants him to turn a blind eye, he should know that he very much so likes that red sports car of his, causing his colleague to curse him. He's not easy to bargain with. At Earth's check-in station.
Please kindly stay in line and follow the path to the gate.
Yem or Enma, whichever you like, is astounded at the amount of Earthlings in line today. What could be happening there again? Little does he know, this is exactly the time Cell made his appearance on our planet. And since Goku and his friends died, Earth has had its share of tragedies. He could send him down there for 24 hours so he could fix the problem. That would save himself a lot of work. One of his assistants comments that this sudden influx of Earthlings comes at quite a bad time. At this rate, their stock of empty evil energy containers won't be enough. The company that empties them once every century has delayed their pickup until next week. They'll send a technician to supervise the intern with the maintenance of the vats of the soul purging machine. Another directs a line of souls departing for hell, politely asking them to follow the path to the soul cleansing machine. Cutting to a third Otherworld ogre. He curses that he's always the one who gets bothered to do all the dirty work on the weekends, only hoping this kid's doing his job properly. Which, something about this looks really familiar. But the machine overflows.
Can you hear me? It's Trunks. I've set a super time machine, as well as a crate of supplies. Here's how to launch.
I need help!
Guy's probably... Nah, he lost him.
You be careful
You
too,
found
okay?
a power key. Go slot it. Ally down. If you intend to rescue them, watch out for enemies. I sent you a super transfer. Use it to hold the enemy back. Great. You know what to do with that key. An ally needs your help. We don't know what danger awaits. Think before rushing in. Hey, great! You found another power key. Use it quick.
Yeah, 2 people still at level 0. What's up, man? Unfortunately, this match is not looking too good. Find this A key. Get a radar.
I've sent a new super transfer. Sorry, that'll have to do for now.
Flying Nimbus! Stay calm. Stay calm.
Not gonna make it.
Ally down! If you intend to rescue them, watch out for enemies.
Alright, this game is a write-off. We've lost. Lost too many players right now.
Great! You know what to do with that key. Hey, great!
Hide here.
You found
Play
another
this game.
power key. Use it quick.
Welcome. Thank you. Close.
Yeah, we lost. I swear I left someone to eat. Send the power key. Yeah, man, we get one more transfer after this. If he goes to level 4.
The startup system for the super time machine is ready. Head there now.
Dude, that's my teammate.
Take on.
This is bad. Somebody's down. Exercise extreme caution if you're going to help them. I'll send some supplies to help. Make good use of them.
But this guy doesn't have a dragon change.
Flying Nimbus! Yeah!
The startup system is under attack. Stop it if you can, but retreat if you need to. Got it? A super transfer is headed your way. Take it now. The startup system's under attack. It's dangerous, so tread carefully if you want to get closer.
Head on! Thanks!
Stay down! If you intend to rescue them, watch out for enemies. And now I need your help.
Bro, I cannot beat this guy's shield.
Think before rushing in.
Like, bro.
Take on.
Bastard!
We got cooked, man. I only had one stun. Not much I could do. This guy's like 3 break strikes. What was that?
Lying down!
And then there was one. Yeah, we lost this match.
Glowing. It can't be. This idiot didn't change a single tank all day. Leading up to a particular transformation.
Close to S4.
Feeling the disturbance immediately, Yema and another ogre question what's going on. What was that enormous explosion? The latter believing it came from the soul cleansing machine. Sure enough, the supervisor from before comes barreling in, screaming that it's horrible. All of the evil souls have escaped the storage tanks. The others have fused into a humongous monster. What? So that would be the thing that's nullifying all of Yema's powers. Though it's too late to figure that part out. Whatever it is, it's here. Returning to our heroes, Gohan comments that it's been almost 3 years since his dad went away to train on his own. He was never clear on why he did that. Does he know? Huffing, albeit smirking at the question, Piccolo had thought that he'd figure it out on his own. Excited, he wants to know. He's been training with him for more than 20 years. He's managed to catch up with him and even surpass him for a while. But he knows how his father is. He's a real genius. His demon pride takes a hit when he says this, but it's been a little bit since he considered himself a credible rival to Goku. It's worth noting that in this timeline, Piccolo and Kami never fused, which is why he looks at himself as more of a demon. He goes on to tell that some time before Gohan arrived here, Goku already told him that he wished to train on his own. Then when his son came here, it changed his priorities. His duties as a father took over as his main objective, and he saw it better to turn Gohan into a great warrior before returning focus to himself. Now that's been accomplished. But like Gohan himself said, fighting was already a necessity for him, not a choice. His dad understood that, and that's why he didn't insist him to come with, because he knows Gohan finally deserves to live in peace. Truth is, he and Piccolo were only slowing him down in chase of his goal, but Goku never admitted this as to not hurt their feelings. When the events at the check-in station finally make themselves known to the duo, what's up with all those key signatures? Piccolo already knows that's evil key at that. They shouldn't be allowed to enter Otherworld. This doesn't look good. They can also sense that this seems to be coming from the front gate. On top of all this, they can barely feel Yema's energy for some reason. There's no doubt Otherworld is in danger. They need to act. King Kai contacts him to not worry about Otherworld itself. He's already sent Tien, Krillin, Yamcha, and Chaozu to each quadrant to defend it the best they can. He doesn't know what's happening yet, but they need to go fix the situation with Yema. With their instructions understood, the situation must be critical, so they gotta hurry. Getting closer and closer, it's only now they see the front gate is currently unrecognizable. What the heck has happened here? Something they will learn soon enough. Spotting Yema, who has had better days, he quickly tries to give them the facts of what's happened. Happy to see him. Their soul cleansing machine exploded and released 100 years worth of evil souls. They need to free him from this barrier so he can use his powers. Otherwise, in less than 24 hours, all those evil souls will reach the living world. If they do, the balance of the whole universe will be broken, which will send it into chaos. And this seems simple enough to the pair. They just need to break the barrier. It shouldn't be a problem. But not even a scratch! Yema shouts that's no use. It's a magical barrier with astounding power. Strength alone won't break it. They need to find another way. The monster that created it is just above the front gate. And above them, laying eyes on it, the creature comes to a bit of a surprise.
Should begin about 2
As it seems more childlike than evil, maybe they can just ask him nicely to take the barrier down. Floating over, Gohan kindly shouts over to the big guy that he's kinda putting all of Otherworld in danger. Can he please remove the barrier he put up? Though he only shouts his name and claps his hands. Turning back to Piccolo, he doesn't think he understands. Not realizing he needs to watch out! Gah! Bouncing off several jelly beans, Piccolo makes sure he's okay. He's gonna lure him down to hell. In the meantime, he can try to free Yema from this barrier. Hopping
Yeah, it looks interesting.
Can you hear me?
Flying Nimbus!
Trunks.
Well, it looks like we're gonna be watching it
I've set
sooner
a
than
super
later.
time machine, as
Last
well as
player.
a crate of supplies. Here's how to launch. Find the power keys, then place them in the right spots.
Anytime you lose a player right in the beginning, your odds of winning goes down dramatically. But if you have really good players, then you can still cook.
Stay calm. Stay calm.
You found a power key. Go slot it.
You're done! Try me! Bastard!
These senses is crazy, dude.
You can't win when the Raider has speed steps. Tell me I'm lying, bro.
Great. You know what to do with that key.
Whenever
Flying
like Broly's
Nimbus!
father, yeah, he's always a dick. The way he dies is funny. Gets squished in the pot. Doesn't look like no one's
That's a
gonna
new
save me.
power key. Place it now.
Escape to be.
I owe you one. Flying Nimbus!
Hey, great. You found another power key.
Redemption.
Use it quick.
You're my savior.
Flying Nimbus!
This is bad. Somebody's down. Exercise extreme caution if you're going to help them.
I have time controller's duty, so I could try to set this EQ. You have to play it smart because
What's the big idea here? Thought I was a goner there.
already died once. Bro, there's no reason for this guy to be in level C right now.
What?
Get out of here.
Flying Nimbus!
Great! You know what to do with that key. Ally down! If you intend to rescue them, watch out for enemies.
I didn't even save that guy.
Oh man.
This is bad. Somebody's down.
Flying Nimbus!
Exercise extreme caution if you're going to help them. Access the startup system from the central area. Just a little more to go, then you're done. I'll send some supplies to help. Make good use of them.
What's the big idea?
I sent you a super transfer. Use it to hold the enemy back.
Damn, homie.
The startup
You okay?
system is under attack. Stop it if you can, but retreat if you need to. Got it? The startup system's under attack. It's dangerous, so tread carefully if you want to get closer. Bastard!
Bro, how did I get hit?
We don't know what danger awaits. Think before rushing in.
And this guy stole my sensu bean.
Ally down. If you intend to rescue them, watch out for enemies.
This match was
Finished already.
this match was pretty bad. My teammates up.
Good.
Let's see what this guy does.
Bad. Somebody's down. Exercise extreme caution if you're going to help them.
Come attack me. Come attack me.
go! Here goes! Come attack me! Here I go!
I'm in trouble now.
Damn.
Sorry, Broly. You'll be dying alongside this planet. Where do you think you're going? I was going to escape with you. In a one-person pod.
Getting back to his feet, he agrees to the plan, but warns his friend to be
Yeah.
careful.
Well, we didn't
This
do that,
monster
so we
is
went
stronger
down,
than
but-
it looks. It has amazing power. Before realizing he might have been shaken up a little more than he thought. Claiming not to be as naive as Gohan, Piccolo bellows out that if he wants to play, to follow him. In Otherworld's East Quadrant. Looks like Frieza's men are getting up to what they do. Dodoria spouts that Vegeta will pay for his betrayal. This time, he won't stand a chance against
What's
the
up,
both of
bros?
them.
Yeah, I'm
Sarbon
playing,
replies
Breaker
that the
still.
coward must be hiding somewhere. Tapping down, a voice informs that he's sorry to disappoint him, but
Just
he
watching
needs
the
to send
manga
them
until
all
the next
back
match
to hell.
begins.
Yamcha! He comments by the look of their outfits. He's guessing that they were part of Frieza's army. They look different than the ones he faced on Earth, referring to the henchmen of Mecha Frieza and King Cold had with them. Also inferring that either a future Trunks or Goku didn't necessarily take on the threat immediately. Sarbon deduces that this guy must be an ally of that treacherous Frieza, seeing how he's an Earthling. A guess likely derived from Vegeta's association with Gohan and Krillin on Namek. He chortles that to consider Vegeta an ally would be an overstatement, though he did fight alongside of him years ago in the past. But for Dodoria, this is just a welcome treat. He could pay for him.
Take care of this bastard!
However, his reignited interest in training has certainly paid off. He eliminates every low-level soldier while barely even moving. He's already warned them. It's back to hell for them. But does he really think that they're impressed by so little? The Earthling is gravely mistaken. Those soldiers were nothing more than cannon fodder. He doesn't know who he's up against. He is Dodoria, a member of Frieza's close guard.
Keep going, Berman! I might have overdone it. This idiot didn't even see it coming. Oh.
Exploding his head with a single kick. Sarbon stammers to know how an Earthling like him defeated Dodoria in a single blow, who explains that his little friend was nothing extraordinary. It's that simple. Now it's his turn. His previous defeat at the hands of Vegeta doesn't appear to have done much to teach him humility. Sarbon admits that he is indeed stronger than he thought, but he will make him regret his overconfidence. Unlike Dodoria, he can transform. Oh! Cackling out at Yamcha's shocked expression, he's happy to see that he's finally realized his mistake. Although, he's just surprised at how ugly he became. Who stutters out and insecure?
Shut up!
This is the reason he only transforms as a last resort. He is the great Zarbon. This
you found
Earthling
another
is
match.
going to pay for his insolence.
No perish, scum!
It is easy as that. East Quadrant has been secured. Oh, he has to think to himself. Dodoria, Zarbon. Come to think of it, he believes Krillin told him about him. Well, he would have thought Frieza's close guard would have been stronger. But someone else approaches and shouts, "You're right, Earthling. Frieza's army is full of slaves, weaklings, and egomaniacs." revealing the Turles Crusher Core. The titular leader continues
Yeah,
that
level
leaving
27,
Frieza's ranks was the best decision of his life. Since the Earthling's battle power is so incredible, how would he be interested in joining a real elite force? Who thought for just a moment that that guy was Goku? Turles then takes a second to introduce himself by name and a free Saiyan warrior. So what does he say? Is he going to join him? In the North Quadrant. Xiaozu's heterosexual life mate compliments him on his victory. There's none left. Although, he didn't expect to see the Saiyan's monsters in Otherworld. Tien only commenting that this can't be good.
Well, well, how we meet again?
We'll see about that. With you?
I've set a super time machine, as well as a crate of supplies. Here's how to launch. Find the power keys, then place them in the right spots.
I was just about to say, we need to find a key quick.
Oh, come on! You found a power key. Go slot it.
Well, 3 players level 0.
That's a new power key. Place it now.
Savior.
Cubes up.
Well, an ally needs your help. We don't know what danger awaits. Please, before rushing in.
Well, thank you. Whoa.
Flying Nimbus!
Yes, stay up for a second.
You're a fool if you think I'm just going to let you get away. Stay calm. Stay calm. Get out here right now.
This is bad. Somebody's down. Exercise extreme caution if you're going to help them.
Just give up already.
not good.
You bastard!
Too far in. Didn't have Janemba anymore.
That's a new power key. Place it now.
We got area destructed.
An ally needs your help. We don't know what danger awaits. Think before rushing in. Somebody's down! Exercise extreme caution if you're going to help them. Ally down! If you intend to rescue them, watch out for enemies.
Oh, that sucks. I had fun.
Now what?
What rank did you finish at?
Now, just one last question.
I am S3.
Floating above, Nappa cackles, what a surprise! He's glad he followed the Cybermen. He would have never thought that he would stumble upon these insects again. So this is where the losers of their species go after they die. Causing Chaozu to cower in fear. No, this is impossible! It's Nappa. His snickering persisting. Seeing their faces twisted in fear almost makes him feel nostalgic. Tien tells his friend to get it together.
Yeah,
He mustn't let his memories overwhelm him. The time he came to Earth is long gone. Nappa isn't a threat to them anymore. And he's right. After all of their training, Nappa still hasn't improved a bit. While the little guy apologizes, Tien assures he can leave him to him. Overhearing this, the Saiyan screams out if they've gone crazy. Does he need to remind the both of them that they died by his hand? Ignoring the statement, the Triclops only responds that he'll never forgive him for what he did to them. It's time to pay! Taking him out in one attack, Tien grins that he'll see him in hell. Chaozu hovers over, exclaiming how awesome he is. And he reminds that he too could have easily defeated him by himself. Just like with Yamcha. A new voice calls over to the pair that Nappa got what he deserved for not noticing the power gap between himself and the two of them. As Lord Slug grunts that the Saiyans really are a dumb race. In fact, he's looking to make one of them pay for his treason. The coward's name is Turles. Does it ring a bell? About here is where I think it's fair to start questioning if these movie villains ever cross paths with our heroes, or do they follow a different canon?
We got a Raider match.
South Quadrant.
That's for trying to stab me! And that's for breaking Gohan's neck! Don't worry, there's enough for everyone! Fastest in the universe! My ass! Now back to hell with you guys!
Oh, that was easier than I thought.
Bye-bye!
Speaking to himself, just to think, if Goku didn't show up on time to Namek, they would have been killed by these guys. Things sure have changed since then.
Well, well, look who we have here! What a wonderful coincidence!
Frieza and his father. He snarls that he's looking for Goku. If he tells him where he is,
Wait.
he promises not to let him suffer for too long. Cold.
Let the carnival of terror begin. Give me the Dragon Ball.
I'm sorry, everyone.
You have my thanks.
me the Dragon
Oh,
Ball.
2 for 1.
What is that?
If you do not have them, then I have no need for them. Give me the Dragon Ball.
I have none.
Careful now. This goes without before, and I won't touch it.
I can't help you. Sorry.
Yeah, that's rare.
Where are the Dragon Balls?
You won't get your wish.
Very well. I'll make sure your death is quick.
Someone disconnected.
Eradicate them! Go! Go!
Man, I knew that was gonna happen. I wanted to destroy the area. So where is this guy? I swear I heard him. Oh, there he is. I don't know if that was him.
Dragon Balls. Very well. I'll make sure your death is quick.
It's out to find 2 more keys. There's someone right there. Sonic, how you doing? What's up?
No clue what that is.
I have them. Then I have no need for you.
You got me in this game yet? Nah, I don't. I don't have anyone. Sure, I do have one person. Or two. Okay, they got all the keys.
I apologize for the wait. Shall we begin?
There's only 4 players left. We destroy it. I gotta leave at least 4 alive. Bless you too, Sonic. I need that. Appreciate you dropping by, man. No, I'm not even gonna waste my time. Let me just go destroy a time machine before some bullshit happens. Because I got 2 level 3 to deal with. We got to go.
Well then, let's begin.
We destroyed the escape time machine.
You're no match for me.
Told adding that the Saiyan needs to pay for what he did to them on Earth, confirming our question from before.
Guys.
With Krillin terrified, Frieza suggests that maybe if he blows him to smithereens again, it'll make his little friend come out of hiding. Doesn't he think? Back in hell. Piccolo mutters that he's never seen such techniques. This monster can manipulate space and time to launch attacks from anywhere. Aside from that, he has the mind of a toddler. Distracting him shouldn't be much trouble. Firing off several blasts like fireworks. It seems to do the trick. The Namekian states that if he likes that, just wait until he sees the finale. Powering up the special beam cannon. He thinks he's gonna feel this one.
The Circles of Gold! It's over for you.
With that explosion, that should fix things at Yema's. But that's weird. Its ki is still very weak. A lot of evil souls are still in Otherworld. Killing this thing alone seemingly wasn't enough. What? It can't be. It's still alive? How is this possible? Its ki has completely changed. What on earth is happening? As it morphs into something much more sinister. This is nothing like it was earlier. The pressure it's exerting is enormous. Having figured out that insulting the barrier is what breaks it, Yema urges Gohan not to stop. It's about to finally give. But what's this ki? What's going on down in hell? I see. Throwing down his weighted clothes, it's time to get serious. The real fight starts now. With many villains from the past returning, how will Krillin handle his encounter with Frieza? Have Turles and Slug already encountered the Z-Fighters in the past? Or are these completely new iterations of the Fiends? Last of all, where is Goku? In the ethereal vastness of Otherworld, we find ourselves in East Quadrant. Turles finds himself perched atop a cliff, his gaze fixed intently on the skirmish unfolding beneath him. A scene of not chaos, but organized decimation of his own men. A warrior previously unknown to him who danced with such power and resilience that it held his unwavering attention. The intensity of combat was felt even from his elevated vantage point. He watched as a squad, known for their ruthlessness and battle prowess, coordinated their attacks with a level of desperation rarely seen in their ranks. Each member of his team a seasoned fighter, though the way they fight now speaks volumes of the strength of their opponent. And who would have guessed?
You're gonna pay, Vermin!
Herman, you say? Yamcha seeming to take out the Crusher Corps. Only its leader remains, who confidently calls out that he shouldn't think that his fight with him will be so easy. He isn't like these lowly fighters. But that's what the Wolf Bandit's been hearing all day, yet not even one of them has put up the slightest challenge.
Yeah, I just need a few more wins.
It's worth noting that this version of Turles is a little different than the one we know. This iteration is the result of a stealth union between Tenva, an elite female warrior, and Ido, a low-ranking squad sergeant. Specifically, Ido was the sergeant of Tenva's younger brother, the warrior known as Bardock. After the shared moment of passion, Tenva and Ido never saw each other again. As an elite warrior, it was inconceivable for Tenva to have a child, let alone with a low-ranking warrior. She would become the laughingstock of her squad. Because of this, she decided to go missing during a mission to give birth in secret. As Yamcha is able to easily finesse the doppelganger, he has to cockily ask if he's ever heard of a Saiyan called Kakarot. He's a friend. They're actually the spitting image of each other. Does it ring a bell? But Turles furiously barks at the Earthling to shut up. He's gonna regret not taking him seriously. Though he chortles that if he actually bothered to take this seriously, the fight would be over in a second. He doesn't think Turles knows where he stands. This newfound confidence and strength in Yamcha indicates that he's reached a level that the one we're familiar with hasn't even dreamed of.
What?
Yeah, level 37 Captain James.
Tenva was then able to anonymously hand possession of her newborn child to the Saiyan army. With him bore a single piece of paper bearing the inscription Turles. She then reincorporated her place in her elite squad before dying in battle a couple years later, the utterance of her only son's name being her final words. As Saiyan tradition dictates for every newborn with low potential, Turles was sent to conquer a distant planet to prove his worth before being allowed to join the Saiyan army. He succeeded in his mission, and instead officially joined Frieza's ranks at the age of 14. Before his death, he is one of the few surviving Saiyans. Seeing his more or less plaything is still breathing, our favorite human spouts. You're right, Turles. He's much more resilient than he thought, but that still won't be enough against him. The gap between their power is more than just a tough chin can handle. The rogue coughs up blood and dirt as he curses to know how an Earthling could possess such power, and all of his universal exploits and data obtained. This should have been like stepping on a bug. Landing.
Flying Nimbus!
Yamcha tells him that he's a brave warrior. He'll at least give him that. But now it's time to go back to hell. He remains stagnant in his resolve, stuttering that if he knows a Saiyan personally, Kakarot as he said, and he should know better than anyone not to underestimate them. Turles explains that during his fight against Slug, before he died, something woke up inside of him. Something primal and intangible, a power he's never felt before.
Hey, great!
A burning rage. Turles served 4 years in an assault squad, which he deserted by the age of 18. He had realized that he was nothing more than a vulgar slave at the mercy of Frieza and Cold. He refused such a fate and found his freedom in the Black Galaxy, a hostile place far from Frieza's empire. Going on to create his own squad of mercenaries, he soon found himself up against the reign of the aging Lord Slug. It didn't take long after that for him to realize he was no match against the Namekian. This led him again to be forced into servitude until the day he could overthrow him. Alas, even after consuming several fruits from the Tree of Mind, he was unable to claim victory and perished as a result.
An ally needs your help. You don't know what danger awaits. Think before rushing in.
Thanks for letting me know.
Flying Nimbus! That's a new power key. Place it now.
I don't even have a dragon change yet.
This is bad. Somebody's down. Exercise extreme caution if you're going to help them.
Welcome. Thank you. Close.
Watch out for enemies. Hey, great! You found another power key. Use it quick. That's a new power key. Place it now.
Damn, someone disconnected. Bro, everyone's dying.
Holy hell.
so close to planting that key, man.
Fight!
Oh, he's destroying the area.
Fight! Access the startup system from the central area. Just a little more to go, then you're done.
Ooh, one more Dragon Ball. Hoping if it's over here. Oh no, we got it.
You've got all 7 Dragon Balls. Summon Shinron at the altar. You're done!
Understood.
I'll send some supplies to help. Make good use of them. The startup system is under attack. Stop it if you can, but retreat if you need to. Got it? Holy hell.
No!
Ginyu Force! Ginyu! Nailed it.
Oh, this guy took too long, man. I'm gonna hit him with a sponge.
Kamehameha! Kamehameha!
New one.
I refuse to accept this!
Result, though not before assuring the demise of Slug as well. Both fell in an epic battle that left no victor. But he turned into a Super Saiyan. This wasn't exactly in the game plan. Even appearing to surprise Turles. The villain screeches out in laughter. Of course! The legend is true! He's become a Super Saiyan! Of course, Yamcha pities himself that it had to be him that went up against a Super Saiyan. Even his foe knows that now there's nothing that can stop him. Leaving our hero wondering what it is he can do. When King Kai chimes in, he pesters his student. Super Saiyan, is that really the limit you impose on yourself, Yamcha? Picking up, he apologizes, but even at his own full power, Turles' remains higher. He wasn't expecting his opponent to get a 50 times power up in the middle of a fight. But the deity argues that the difference between the pair is not significant enough to be the only deciding factor in this battle. Experience will be the key. Isn't he the one that once told him that he regretted not being able to show his true potential as a warrior while he was still alive? Well, this is his chance. Well, these words seem to strike a chord. Turles cackles that this loser is so scared he started talking to himself. He's gonna make him pay for that smug attitude. Meanwhile, in the North Quadrant, looks like the brunt of Slug's Demon Clan has been able to corner Chaozu. Ziyun giggles that this is going to be an easy fight.
Take that, small fry! Yeah!
It's over for you! One down. Make it two.
I will kill you!
I'm already dead.
You won't get away from us!
And freedom.
Using his magic, something we haven't seen work since the original Dragon Ball. Chaozu's able to freeze Angela in place. He cries out what's happening to him. He can't move. The little guy grunts out to the henchman that he's not very strong, so he can stop him with a single arm.
And that's four.
With Chaozu blasting away the Demon Clan and showing off probably the most impressive Donan Paw of all time, looks like he's managed to secure the North Quadrant. Well, almost. Their leader is a lot stronger than the other goons. Tien gets the pleasure of taking on Lord Slug, and after that elbow, the latter's ready for some payback.
Where'd he go?
No, I do get copyright, but I don't get a copyright strike.
Finds himself crawling in
I have
the
to
dirt
edit
with
it
a
out.
force that sent shockwaves rippling through the air.
Don't worry.
Dust and debris
Appreciate it,
forms
though.
a cloud around him as he struggles to rise back to his feet. His face distorted with equal
YouTube
rage and
studio, I gotta,
disbelief as he
mute this
bellows at
segment.
his opponent, his voice echoing with
copyright.
fury.
How dare you, you puny insect! How dare you humiliate me!
His words lacking his usual sinister poise, though filled with the wrath of being so unaccustomed to such defiance.
I am the subjugator of stars, the great Lord Slug!
Yeah,
Whether
remember
his
we tried to
screams
watch
are to
that movie
remind his
Rap and we
opponent
got
or
sniped?
himself remains unanswered. With Turles attaining the Super Saiyan transformation, will Slug also be able to pull something out of his hat to stand a chance against Tien? The fate of good and evil entwined in a chaotic ballad of power was a patchwork of individual struggles and skirmishes, each fight a story in itself. Just like with Turles, Slug has also undertaken a slightly different backstory. With his evil essence, the young Slug became a threat to his own people. With Purunga's help, he was driven from the planet Namek forever by Guru, sending him to the furthest reaches of the universe. He swore vengeance on the Nameks and all who had banished him. He immediately began his conquest of any planet he encountered and hoped that one day he'd be able to reach planet Namek in revenge, a home he would fortunately never return to. Later, the emergence of a being as powerful as King Cold forced him to retreat to the Black Galaxy. It didn't take long for Slug to turn it into his own empire. Thus, Lord Slug was born. As the years passed, he became old and weak, and so a new quest arose, his search for eternal youth. With the help of Turles, he managed to harvest 5 fruits from the Tree of Might, a meager harvest given his years of research. But only one fruit was enough for the tyrant to regain his youth. A second fruit increased his power incredibly. It was at this point Turles chose to act, stealing the 3 remaining fruits and consuming them himself. The ensuing chaos we already know. Tien shouts out that none of that matters now, referring to Slug's frustrated statements about how great he used to be and all of that. Now he's in Otherworld. He's nothing more than an evil soul who needs to be sent back to hell. However, the villain claims he's mistaken. He'll show him why. He bellows for them to behold the power he's obtained from the fruits of the Tree of Might. Their end draws near.
Yes.
Just like with Piccolo, this Namek is also a Super Namekian. Tien worries that this is too dangerous for Chaozu. He should go take cover and he'll handle this by himself. His ally agrees, pleading with him to be careful. But Slug doesn't think so. Nobody's going anywhere. No! Chaozu! As Slug tries to Vegeta Chaozu, he cackles that there shouldn't be much left of those insects after that. The confidence that once personified the Fiend now returning after unleashing his full power. When he senses something, not much, but something. We see that Tien has Gohan'd himself. Although this time around it's a little more understanding given that he's been connected to Chaozu at the hip throughout most of their life and now death. And losing your body here isn't the same as losing it while you're alive. Or is it? As that lore develops, Slug is impressed that he managed to protect his comrade from that blast and survive. But at what cost? As a horrified Chaozu calls out to him. Even in his wounded state, he pleads with his friend to get away. Like with Yamcha, King Kai intervenes to let him know that he's aware of wanting to risk it all with the Kikoho. But with the gravity of his wounds, it would probably end his existence in Otherworld. It's way too risky. Enma's powers are still sealed. His soul would be unable to go to his office, and in less than 24 hours,
lobby waiting for
it would disappear forever. Given their reactions, this is clearly a new stake for the pair. While they believe defeating their foes would send them straight to hell, it turns out they may be sitting in limbo with the possibility of disappearing forever. Which probably is not what has him worried, mind you. But Kaio continues that Tien has lost too much energy. He won't be able to defeat Slug. He needs to rely on Chaozu to stand a chance. Speaking of whom, Chaozu needs to stop relying on Tien all the time. He's now an accomplished warrior with great strength himself, and it's time for him to realize it. And together, they will defeat Slug. In the South Quadrant, Krillin is placed before Frieza and Cold. The former Frost Demon cackling that since he won't tell him where Goku is hiding, he's sure that he'll be much more cooperative with a few less limbs. Reminder, this is not the same Krillin who turned himself into an android and bested Cell. This iteration is from Trunks' timeline. He cries out that this is a nightmare. There's no way he's fighting those two monsters. Taking off, the Elder Demon taunts that it looks like his son scared him, before asking if he thinks that he can just run away. Damn it! That combo not doing as much as he expected. Cold compliments that he's quite stronger than he looks. Too bad he didn't stick the landing. The battlefield suddenly freezes in a moment of eerie calm. Frieza and his father stand towering over the fallen warrior, their expressions a mix of contempt and dark amusement, reveling in the preemptive defeat of a fighter they deem far beneath themselves. For Frieza especially, seeing Krillin in such a feeble state brings back memories of past encounters, each marked by that Saiyan's irritating resilience and defiance. In the aftermath of Cold's devastating strike, Krillin lies almost motionless in the dirt. Although he's known for his tenacity and unyielding spirit, he is now a picture of sheer vulnerability. Frieza hisses to look at him. He's so scared that he can't even talk anymore. If he doesn't get to hear his cowering and pleas for life, this is much too boring. He'll get rid of him now. Though his father insists for himself to be the one. After all, from what he understands, he's already handled him in the past. Fair is fair, which his offspring doesn't argue with, as he wishes. The former king turns to face the Earthling. He informs that there's no use in trying to run away again. He will suffer either way. Krillin knows that at least one of those statements is true. He's trapped. And now trying to talk some sense into his fourth student of the day. King Kai hollers, that's enough out of Krillin. Is he really going to give up without even trying? He lets himself get overwhelmed by his memories and it paralyzes him. An experienced warrior like him can't afford to make such a mistake. Does he realize that unlike himself, Cold and Frieza haven't progressed since their deaths? He needs to pull himself together. Now talking to all of his students, he reminds that they have never been so powerful, yet he has never seen them doubt their abilities so much. Where's their warrior pride? There's no time for doubt. Rise forth and realize their full power. Get rid of these fiends once and for all. With confidence renewed in our other heroes, we rejoin Piccolo in hell as he faces off against Janemba. He assures that the last few minutes have only been a warm-up. This time he's going all out.
I need to strike fast and hard. That's strange. His key disappeared, but... Bastard!
As Janemba now arms himself, Piccolo curses that his moves are so chaotic he can't predict them at all. And his power, he can still feel that only hit he landed on him. And in the West Quadrant, we join Pikkon. He forgot how weird those three guys were. They still did that weird pre-fight dance. You actually can't help but wonder why they bother to do that every time, regretting that I should have asked him before sending him back to hell. Anyway, the West Quadrant is now secured. And with the whole sending him back to hell thing, I think we can speculate that either the latter explanation could be true, or perhaps once Yema or Enma sentences your soul to one place or another, that's where it's forever tied to. It's possible that our heroes who kept their bodies were never designated to heaven or hell. That's what's putting them at risk if they were to lose said bodies now. Anyway, the dancers Pikkon refers to aren't the Ginyu Force, but Cooler's armored squadron. Cooler himself scoffs in reference to his declaration of securing the squadron, asking if he's really sure about that.
Waiting for the next match.
Seeing his ugly face again annoys him to no end. Pikkon smirks that he thought he'd be hanging around here. He hopes he isn't too mad at him for eliminating his crew of clowns once again. But by the way, he was just wondering why they do those silly poses before each fight. Is that one of his orders? He didn't think he was into that kind of stuff. But Cooler demands he silence himself. He has nothing to do with that. Although he goes on, destiny is well made. He will use this opportunity to get revenge for what he did to him during their last encounter. And if that's his wish, Pikkon warns that the results of 70 years ago will remain the same, inferring that the backstory of both these warriors has also been changed from what we're familiar with. Cooler chirps that it has been a while, chuckling that it looks like he didn't last much longer after their fight, causing the not Namekian to quip that his race's lifespan is short. They rarely live past 40 years. A retort that angers Cooler. His insolence will cost him dearly. Last time he caught him by surprise, and that won't happen again. Another lame excuse to justify his loss in Pikkon's eyes. When the demon reveals that there's something he doesn't know about him. Last time, he didn't have enough time to use it, but he still has one more transformation.
You will pay!
As much as things change, the more they stay the same. The villain unveils his final form. He's the only member of his family to master such power. He should be grateful. Pikkon is the first to push him to use it. And this isn't all bravado. He's nothing like he was before. His power has gone up dramatically.
Well,
with Yamcha powering up against the Super Saiyan Turles. The battlefield reverberates with the clash of the warriors. Dust clouds billow into the air as Turles stands amidst the chaos. A sinister smirk plays on his lips before nonchalantly commenting, "I wonder what my power level is now. It's a shame I don't have my scouter anymore. My strength must be immeasurable." Even using the Kaioken, Yamcha knows there's no room for mistakes against him. He says that it's a good thing the Earthling is finally taking things seriously. He will now be able to show him the gap in the power between a Super Saiyan and a mere human like him. But he won't lose, so our hero's gonna give it all he has with this next move.
Bring it! Show me the... Yeah! Is that all you got? Yeah!
Unbeknownst to the Saiyan, the Spirit Ball isn't something that can simply be deflected. He confidently spouts that he has to admit that that attack was more powerful than he thought. His hand is actually tingling. But did he really think that was enough to defeat him? Now it's his turn. The blast landing and infuriating the villain. In pain, he screams that he's going to pay for that. He's going to blow this miserable scum to smithereens. Yamcha can't believe it. He took the Spirit Ball full force and still has this much energy? He's going to need a little more time.
Your end is near!
Summoning a halo of ki. He cackles to know what he thinks about this. Yamcha knows this isn't good. He's gonna blow up everything. As the Fiend howls that this is what he gets for defying the great Turles the Super Saiyan. He's about to end him. This may be the strongest foe Yamcha's ever had to face, but he was trained by a god. Like all warriors, he too has a weakness and it will be his downfall. His name is Yamcha, and believe him, he will remember it for all eternity. Confused by this bravado, but laughing at the statement. That's all. What's he talking about? He is a legendary warrior. He doesn't have any weakness. He warns the Saiyan that he can't sense ki. Another thing he doesn't take to heart. He claims that the only important thing is power, and even Yamcha's best attack didn't faze him. Well, as untrue as that last sentence is, he bellows, "Be gone with you, insect!" You thought I was done? What is? Your ball explosion!
Impossible! I am a Super Saiyan!
Following this explosion, it's over.
Oh my God.
Yamcha falls to the ground trying to catch his breath after that long-winded Kaioken. But it's nothing compared to Turles. King Kai was right. He did it. He beat a Super Saiyan. Heading over to Tien and Chaozu. After sacrificing his left arm to save his friend, the two warriors stand together to face the Super Namekian, who mentions that they're able to raise their power levels, referring to the Kaioken. But it doesn't matter. Tien utters to Chaozu that he heard King Kai. They strike together. But these pitiful humans are nothing compared to him. He will pulverize them. It looks like both sides want to give it everything they've got in one final push. Tien tells Chaozu to give it his all. Slug is about to launch his attack.
Be gone!
Now, Chaozu! Super Chaozu on fire! You still have energy left! Give it your all, Chaozu!
Drops him to the ground. Chaozu rushes over to his friend to make sure he's okay.
You get some screen time.
He assures he'll be fine. But they did it! Thanks to King Kai, they did it! His friend remarks that it's also thanks to him. because Chaozu believed in himself as a fighter again. They won together. Then Krillin. As one of the duo recognizes his heightened state, Frieza figures this is the same technique Goku used against him on Namek, isn't it? He's sorry to disappoint, but it won't have any effect on them. The Saiyan used the same thing to ill effect. But they'll see. Krillin vows they won't win against him. The encouragement bestowed on him by his teacher doesn't seem to have fallen on deaf ears, causing Frieza to cackle what this vermin is babbling on about. This idiot seems to have forgotten who they are. His confidence too much for Cold to bear. He shouts, "That's enough! Who does he think he is?" He's going to have to beat some sense into him so he remembers his place in the universe. He is nothing more than a pitiful earthling. Krillin smirks. A pitiful earthling that you'll lose to.
Be gone, vermin!
Unable to sense energy, the tyrant believes that should have done it. He comments to his son that they've wasted enough time with this lowlife. They need to find Goku. As Frieza cowers for him to look behind him.
Janemba!
And I'm facing a level 20 Frieza.
Not only did Goku defeat Frieza and Cold in this timeline, it's inferred that it wasn't the fastest of battles either. He shudders, how is this possible? He dispatched his father in an instant. If only he could see what Trunks did to him in our timeline. Regaining his calculated nature, he sees that Krillin has updated the technique he used to cut off his tail on Namek. His father was merely careless. That won't be the case with himself. So Krillin shouts, Frieza's going to end up just like him.
Die! You belong to the past, Frieza! Die, monster!
Krillin, what's going on, homie?
And it's over. Krillin's beaten Frieza and his dad. He also thanks King Kai for the results, who's filled with joy as he informs his students he's proud of them.
This guy,
and in the West,
got some good training.
Now in his augmented state, Cooler utters that Pycon has no chance against him now. His peaceful life and up.
No other.
What the? No, wait!
Yeah, Krillin was killing it.
Can you hear me?
Flying Nimbus!
Trunks, I've set a super time machine, as well as a crate of supplies. Here's how to
Person's name
launch.
says Nerf
Find
Brody.
the power keys, then place them in the right spots.
Or Nerf Broly.
You have my thanks. Flying Nimbus!
You found a power key. Go slot it.
Welcome.
Come up here.
careful now. This won't be like before, and I won't.
That's a new power key. Place it now.
You're a big help.
There you go.
Flying Nimbus! Great! You know what to do with that key.
Work on that. We had to see and be.
Hey, great! You found another power key. Use it quick. That's a new power key. Place it now.
We can plant all these keys. We can probably beat him up at the time machine. We got 4 balls. Need 3 more.
Ally down! If you intend to rescue them, watch out for enemies. The startup system for the super time machine is ready. Head there now. This is bad. Somebody's down. Exercise extreme caution if you're going to help them.
You had us in the bed, bro. Go that way.
Oh man.
Someone save him. We need some supplies, Chunks.
The startup system is under attack.
I'm trying to save some civilians to get my level 3.
But retreat if you need to. Got it?
We have 2 level 3s.
I'm grateful.
I gotta drag them out.
I'll send some supplies to help. Make good use of them.
Holy hell.
What the fuck was that, bro? What was that, man? Good job.
If you intend to rescue them, watch out for enemies.
Yeah, well, for real, man. Y'all got cooked.
The startup system's under attack. It's dangerous, so tread carefully if you want to get closer. The startup system's destroyed.
We had 2 level 3s. I don't know what they were doing, man.
Almost prepped. You need to head for the beacon that's indicated by a blue light.
You got Krillin.
I've sent the escape time machine. Use it to get out of there. The escape time machine is back. Whenever you have a beacon, you can call it again. I've sent the escape time machine. Use it to get out of there.
I apologize for the wait. Shall we begin round 3?
You got hold, man.
Otherworld is about to come to a close. After he kills him, he will burn down this paradise he protects so dearly. However, Pycon pissed for him not to waste his time. Show him his full power. After getting in a few shots, Cooler promises that his suffering is only the beginning. Does he realize how big of a gap there is between the two of them? Getting himself off the ground. Cooler's right. Pycon admits the gap between them is immense. Like he was saying, the outcome of their fight will be the same as last time.
What? I've had enough of your insolence! Get out of my sight!
You were never a threat to me. Goodbye.
What?
After the defeat of Cooler,
They didn't do
all the
nothing,
evil
man.
souls should be gone.
Hiding in the
That
cave.
must mean King Yema's free. When he senses
Then he
something,
kill, like,
what's
3 of
going
us at the
on?
same time?
Is that really Piccolo? His power is incredible. He's gotten much stronger since their last encounter. But who is he fighting against? His
It
power
took too
is
long to
also
find that
immense.
ET.
He himself won't be much help against such a monster, but he has to go help. Struggling in his fight a lot more than the others at this point. The battle-damaged Piccolo curses that this guy isn't giving him any slack.
He's toying with me.
That last attack leaving Piccolo nearly as damaged as Cell was with Vegeta's final flash. Our hero admits that monster got him good. And without the insane regeneration abilities possessed by Cell, this isn't boding well. As the villain's finishing blow is deflected by an unseen force, a familiar voice lets out a sigh of relief that was close, before inquiring if Piccolo's okay. now on the ground. Namekian stutters out.
Took you long enough.
Gohan makes his arrival. Tells his mentor he's sorry. That barrier was very tough. But the check-in station is finally free from Janemba's grasp. King Yama should be able to get rid of all the evil souls now. Thanks to their friends. Otherworld is safe now too. Kinda missing the good news. Piccolo sees this more as he's the only one who failed in his task. Pathetic. Now that Gohan's here though, they might have a shot in defeating that Janemba. With our heroes tying up loose ends, has Gohan evolved enough in his quest for power to be enough to stand up to a foe like Janemba? Well, this is a slightly younger of the future Gohan who defeated Cell in this story. If Janemba supposedly represents the same power as Majin Buu, will he be enough? In the desolate chasm that is Hell, a scene of ominous confrontation displays itself in front of us. A wicked energy reverberates from within Janemba, a demon made of literal evil incarnate. His eyes, gleaming with malice, are fixed on our two heroes, seeming to take exception to Gohan's arrival in our future timeline battle. Looking at this foe, the son of Goku has never felt such evil ki as Janemba's here, which says a lot given that this iteration has gone up against the likes of the Saiyans, Frieza, and others. The Saiyan realizes a critical aspect of the battle. Piccolo, whom he initially thought was merely warming up in the face of this adversity, was in fact fighting with all of his might. This revelation hits him like a train. Or since that analogy doesn't really work for Saiyans, hit him like Android 17 or 18. The reality of the situation dawns on him, and it's far grimmer than he had anticipated. This is the third time Piccolo has been pushed to his absolute limits, forced to tap into his regenerative abilities. To the Saiyan, the extent of Piccolo's struggle comes as a startling revelation. In all of his battles, in all of the tales of bravery and valor he's heard and experienced firsthand, never has he seen Piccolo pushed to such extremes. Not even in combat against Goku has Piccolo been so severely tested. With this newfound understanding, a shift occurs within his mind. His attitude, previously marked by a semblance of underestimation, transforms. A more grave, more earnest approach takes his place. He comprehends, perhaps for the first time, the full extent of the peril they face in Janemba. Amidst the chaos, Piccolo speaks with a tone that carries both warning and a hint of unspoken foreboding.
You haven't seen anything yet.
His voice resonating with caution and unyielding resolve. With their opponent starting to fidget, Piccolo remarks that he thinks their friend is getting impatient. He informs Gohan that this is the last time he'll be able to regenerate to his full potential, so he knows what that means.
Going all out, Gohan!
Piccolo alerts his ally that Janemba can manipulate space-time and make his attacks appear from anywhere. He knows that it's not his one-time student style, but they're going to have to attack to kill. Given the seriousness, Gohan doesn't argue. Following that blast, Gohan comments on Janemba's ki has completely disappeared. His comrade warns that he not rejoice too soon. It's going to take a lot more than that to beat him. But the question resides, where is he hiding? Piccolo shouts for him to stay focused. He can reappear from anywhere.
Level 72 Vegeta.
Hammering the monster into the ground. Piccolo smirks to know how long Gohan's been hiding it.
Yo, Piccolo, what's up? How you doing? Playing Dragon Ball The Breakers.
Can you hear me? Flying Nimbus! I've set a super time machine, as well as a crate of supplies. Here's how to launch. Find the power keys, then place them in the right spot. You found a power key. Go slot it.
Well then.
You be careful too, okay?
Okay, I got you.
That's a new power key. Place it now. This is bad. Somebody's down. Exercise extreme caution if you're going to help them. Flying Nimbus! Great. You know what to do with that key. An ally needs your help. You don't know what danger awaits. Think before rushing in. Oh man.
Gotta get down. They're looking for this A key. Go on, plant that B key.
You have my thanks.
Hey, great! You found another power key. Use it quick.
On. Couldn't save the guy.
Those regret me.
I need help!
Holy hell. Bastard!
Well, now.
Ally down! If you intend to rescue them, watch out for enemies.
It's too late
That's
now.
a
They
new
took
power key.
way too long.
Place it now.
He was camping that guy's body too. So when he got revived, he turned back around, and that's how he saw him.
This is bad. Somebody's down. Exercise extreme caution if you're going to help them.
Okay.
Guess I got no choice.
The escape time machine's gonna pull up. W teammates, man. Sometimes I don't understand. I really don't understand, bro.
Access the startup system from the central area. Just a little more to go, then you're done.
Play out the match.
You're a big help.
I'll send some supplies to help. Make good use of them. Ally down!
I don't know
If you
what this
intend to
person is
rescue
thinking,
them,
man.
Watch out for enemies.
Maybe waiting for the time machine, escape time machine.
The startup system is under attack. Stop it if you can.
Well,
but
Noah has
retreat
Dragon
if you
Chains,
need
too.
to. Got it?
So it kind of
The
makes more
startup
sense.
system's under attack. It's dangerous, so tread carefully if you want to get closer.
This guy's level 0. He wasn't even trying. Yep. Look at this guy. He's level 0. He wasn't even trying, man. Like, I have no idea why he's even playing. And Vegeta won't destroy the time machine. Like, come on, dog. Finishing it. They're the best, man. Call the time machine real quick. Call them the chauffeurs. Why is Sky's not destroying the time machine like 31, man?
Really don't want to do this.
The startup system's destroyed. The escape time machine's almost prepped. You need to head for the beacon that's indicated by a blue light. I've sent the escape time machine. Use it to get out of there.
Time machine has been
Time
destroyed.
machine is back. Say goodbye.
They left him.
Burst open and mix.
Like, I thought they were gonna get the time machine and he was gonna IT to them. Now he's stuck.
Whenever you have a beacon, you can call it again.
This guy is shooting into nothing. I wonder if he sees him. Yeah, he does.
I've sent the escape time machine. Use it to get out of there.
I don't know what happened there, guys. But somehow he escaped.
Alright guys, I'm gonna end the stream now. We've been streaming for 2 hours and 50 minutes. If you stayed this long, I'd like to say thank you. Please give the video a thumbs up, subscribe. We'll be streaming tomorrow. Mac, have yourself a good night. And everyone, be safe. Peace.
Good night, everyone.